Hello guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to Goals Galore. Welcome to match week 20 predictions for the Championship, and this time, of course, a midweek round of fixtures. After the weekend games, it's of course another 3-game week, and it's time to get our predictions in. Be sure to get your predictions in the comment section down below if you're going to enjoy. As always, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. Help us get to 2k by Christmas Day. It's looking unlikely, but never say never. If you want to help us there, share it around with your mates, the channel, and get everyone subscribed. Much appreciated. Right then, let's get into these predictions. There were 12 games to predict of this midweek. Will they all go ahead? Let's find out. Burnley versus Derby is the first game. Derby just come off the defeat away against Leeds, one of the toughest games they'll face in the Championship this season, of course. As for Burnley, stuck 1-1 at home against Middlesbrough, and what was a great game. What a strike from Connor Roberts, and a nice work goal for Middlesbrough as well. In this one though, Derby away from home aren't as good as they are at home. I think Burnley do get this one as they are still undefeated at Turf Moor so far this season. Burnley 2, Derby 0. Luton host Stoke now, and of course Luton, last time out I got to see them play my team Swansea, and to be honest, quite poor. Just can't put my finger on how they're struggling so bad this season. In the end, they're able to hang on for a point because they've got an incredible keeper who's too good for this level in Thomas Kaminski. As for Stoke, though, really been impressed with them. They were, minutes away from getting a point away at the Stadium of Light, which not many teams will be able to do this season. In this one, I think Luton actually get the win. I would think Stoke to win, but on paper, on current form. But, last weekend we saw a lot of shock results, and I think this will be a shock result in midweek. Luton to win 2-1 at home. Moving on, we go to Plymouth, hosting my team Swansea. Now, Swansea, we just cannot kill teams off for getting the second goal. And the goals we are conceding are very sloppy. As for Plymouth at home, didn't play midweek, of course. That got postponed due to the storm Dara, of course. Hopefully everyone's safe and well, though, also with that. In this one, I've actually gone for an emphatic Swans win, 4-1 away at home back. I think we'll concede, but I think it's got to be soon that we just switch it on and start scoring a few goals, because we've got the quality in there. We create the amount of chances we create. Just need one game for us to be a bit clinical. And I think this could be the game where Plymouth are on a bad run, conceding goals for fun. I think we could have fun on Tuesday night. Portsmouth hosts Norwich, and Portsmouth, what a great win for them. And Norwich, what's happened to them? A huge loss away at QPR for QPR to get their first win of the season. As for Portsmouth, a great display against Bristol City in a 3-0 win in this one. They back it up. And this is what's important. They've got to back it up, and I think they will. 3-1 at home this time, but another 3 points to climb out the relegation zone for Portsmouth. Sheffield Wednesday versus Blackburn now. When I remember last season, this was a great game, albeit at Ewood Park, of course, towards the end of the season. This time around, Blackburn are flying, of course, and Sheffield Wednesday are a bit frustrating at the moment. Against Preston last time out, a quality side, but the game before against Derby, I thought they were incredible. And then where's that all gone against Preston? They are wasting a few chances. As for Blackburn in this one, I do think they get the win. 2-1 away from home. Looking quite strong this season, aren't they, under John Eustace? Sunderland versus Bristol City now. To predict Bristol City, really disappointing last weekend. So far this season, I've seen them as a strong side, albeit they've had a few poor performances in there, mostly away from home. And last time out, another example of that poor away record. In this one, they're away from home again, which stops me believing in them to back them for anything. I think Sunderland get the win here, back-to-back wins after beating Stoke. 2-0 in this one for Sunderland at home. Leeds host Middlesbrough. This one could be one of the best games going on this midweek, of course. This game did take place in the EFL Cup just a few months ago at Elland Road, where Middlesbrough won 3-0. Of course, since that point, a lot has changed for both sides, and their form has been a rollercoaster ride for both sides as well since then. In this game, I think both sides will score. Leeds last time out getting a big win over Derby 2-0. As for Middlesbrough, able to get a point away at Turf Moor. Not many sides will be able to do that this season. In this one, I may add Middlesbrough missed a few big chances in that one as well. In this one, it could go either way. I've got to go for the home side Leeds to get a 2-1 win here over Middlesbrough. Close game though. Millwall versus Sheffield United next up. And in the last, I believe it's the last 9 games between these two sides, Millwall actually have the upper hand on Sheffield United in terms of wins in the head-to-head. So in this one, I'm going to go against it. I think Sheffield United have their time to try and catch up. And of course, a 2-2 draw against West Brom on a Sunday. As for Millwall, of course, disappointing defeat at home to Coventry. In this one, Sheffield United to win 3-1 away at the Den. Up next, we go to Cardiff hosting Preston. Cardiff's game last time out was postponed, of course, due to the storm. All games in Wales were. And against Preston, this one, who last time out got a good point away at Hillsborough. In this one, they're starting to build on their away record. If they can get a point here, it'd be really welcome for Preston. They're good enough for 3 points, I think, but I will only settle them for the point. 1-1 here at Cardiff. Moving on, we go to Ruben Selles' first Hull City game, I do believe, as they host Watford. And this will be an interesting one. Hull last month, narrow defeat at home to Blackburn. Only the 1 goal conceded, which was in the end an own goal. A lack of output going forward, which is something Selles is going to have to try and fix in his Hull side. As for Watford, though, yeah, strong, but last time out, their game, of course, away to Cardiff was postponed due to the storm. In this one, Watford's away form isn't great, but it's time to start fixing that around the festive period. Hull 1, Watford 2. Up next, we go to QPR, hosting Oxford in this one. This one, on paper, would seem a quite balanced game, but after last week's result for QPR, at home as well, there'll be the fans will be able to wait until this game on Wednesday. So Oxford, their game, of course, the weekend was postponed. They should be quite fresh for this one. As for QPR, though, I think it's hard to look past them. QPR 2, Oxford 0 here. And the final game to predict of this match week is West Brom yet again at home. And this time they host Coventry. So, yeah, big game this one for both sides involved. Frank Lampard, of course, able to get his first Coventry win last time away at the Den. Can he get a back-to-back win? Of course, now away at the Hawthorns, I think it'll be very tricky. The head-to-head is very against Coventry for this one. I think West Brom get a 2-2 draw here at home. Another draw for West Brom. There we are then, guys. They are my predictions to match week 20 of the Championship. If you did go on to enjoy, be sure to drop a like and subscribe as always. And I'll see you in the next one very soon, guys. Take care. Goodbye.